Hello and welcome to another episode of Teach Me in 10. Today we're joined by Kevin Moore, who's the recent recipient of the ELRIG Outstanding Contribution Award. Kevin will share key milestones in his career, what ELRIG means to him, and advice for the next generation of scientists. Hi Kevin, thank you so much for joining us today. So firstly, congratulations on receiving the ELRIG Outstanding Contribution Award. For those who don't know what it is, could you explain what it is and what it means to receive it?
So thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Yes, the Contribution Award is really designed for people that have made a major contribution over the years to both ELRIG and science in the drug discovery arena. It's given annually at our drug discovery meeting towards the end of the year. And it's been there to really promote the people that have really contributed.
So looking back at everything you've done, what do you think has been the most significant contribution to ELRIG or the wider life sciences community?
So in terms of ELRIG, I've been involved for more than 20 years now. I've been to all of the drug discovery meetings, 19 of them to date, apart from one. And I've really enjoyed actually being part of that. And I think two major contributions. One is the fact that I started the vendor group that is now part of the subcommittees and that represents the vendors at ELRIG who actually pay for everything because we're free to attend. And that group has now got a strong voice on the board, etc. Also, I fought very hard in the early days to ensure that these meetings stayed free to attend and that everybody could actually attend it, whether you were a student or a CEO.
So what originally motivated you to get so involved in supporting the scientific community?
I was quite lucky. I was working for Merck, or Merck Sharp and Dohme as it's known in the UK, at their neuroscience centre in Harlow. And they have always been a big promoter for people to talk about their science, whether that's in scientific publications or getting out to conferences as speakers or chairs. And they were very enthusiastic when I got the invite to actually join another meeting that wasn't actually ELRIG, that was held in London, but the lady organising it was then part of ELRIG and invited me to join them.
And during your career, what changes have you seen in the drug discovery and research landscape, and how has ELRIG evolved alongside it?
So ELRIG itself started really as an automation group and really around the compound management, which was where the automations was starting to get things ready for high throughput screening. So in that sense, ELRIG has really moved with that. We really still have the automation, but we've come a really big drug discovery meeting covering all different aspects of it. And the changes really have been that now automation has become, or robotics, very easy for lab people to use. Most people could go up to an instrument now and they could work it out as they do from their iPhone to actually get that up and running. In the early days, all the pharma companies would have had a group that was specifically designed around the automation. They would have engineers, software engineers, and specialists to actually run the robotics. That's no longer needed. So that's a big change. In terms of drug discovery, then all the screening techniques and everything that have been automated has seen a massive change in the way people do their science, but also the up and coming part of genomics, which has really been a revolution to the way we look at targets, etc., in drug discovery.
Sounds like you've had a front row seat to quite the evolution. I was also wondering, what do you think makes ELRIG valuable compared to other networks and conferences?
So the main thing is it's a community. It's a group of people like-minded, whether that is the actual scientists from the very top, the CEOs, all the way down to the new lab technicians coming in, or whether that is the vendors. And that's a very important part of it. The vendors do feel part of this community. We make sure that they have a voice, as I've already said, but also if people need help, no matter what part of the community they're in, they can find it within the ELRIG community. We've lost a lot of research sites over the years, and all the time there are people out there helping people find new careers, new jobs, promoting those people, and you just have that very friendly, all-inclusive community feel.
Yeah, I love the focus on inclusivity. So before I let you go, for the early career scientists listening who want to make an impact, is there any advice you'd give them?
Well, the first thing I would say is just take your opportunities. Opportunities will become up every now and again. Just be brave, go for it. Make sure you really build a network. Network is very, very important, whether that's within the companies you're with or within somewhere like with ELRIG. Just build the network around you, because it's that support network that you may need in the future when you're looking for a new position or a change in career, like I did.
Yeah, definitely. That's great advice. Thank you so much for joining us today, Kevin.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much to Kevin for joining us today. As he mentioned, ELRIG is a not-for-profit organisation built on the idea of community, offering open access, free-to-attend events for the life sciences and drug discovery industry. Be sure to look up their next event, and we'll catch you next time.